In this video, we are going to see how we use a computer, how we use a spreadsheet to do statistical studies. We are going to use in this video Excel, but you can use any spreadsheet you have in your computer, even the Google spreadsheet, which is for free. If you have a Google account, you can use that, and they all work very similar. I'm gonna do it with Excel. So in the first place, I'm gonna create an Excel document. So I click right on the mouse and I go here, Excel document, and I'm gonna name it statistics. So let's open the spreadsheet and let's make it a little bit closer, zoom in, and here at the bottom we have here the different sheets. I'm gonna call this first sheet qualitative variable, because we are going to do a study on a qualitative variable, which is going to be the pets and families that we have already done before in another video, but by hand. So we start with dogs, cats, birds, tortoises, turtles, fish, and here is the absolute frequency. Remember, FA, which is the number of families having each one of these pets. So for dogs, we have found 12 families having dogs. Cats, 8 families having cats. For birds, we have 5 families who have birds as pets. For turtles, we have 3 families, and for fish, we have 1 family. Okay, I'm gonna draw the borders here. So I select all this. I select these two because I'm gonna need later the relative frequency, and I go up here, click, and go to todos los bordes. Click, and I have a chart here. First of all, I'm gonna put a different shade here, because here, like this, to distinguish the labels from the data. Here is the relative frequency. Okay, so I need to add all these numbers. To do that, I insert a formula here. Double click, and now equal, and I'm gonna write a sum. So summa, open parentheses, and select everything you want to add. Close parentheses, enter, and this is the sum. Now the relative frequencies, remember that it was dividing the absolute frequency divided by the total number of cases. This is the total. So I'm going to insert a formula, equal, and now this divided, the division bar, divided by this. But this is what we call an absolute preference, because all the numbers must be divided by this number. This number is not going to change. The other numbers will change. So I'm going to put a $sign in the middle here between the letter and the number. I'm going to put a $sign because this number has to be always the same. This cell has to be always the same. So click enter. select that again, and now I don't have to do the same with all the other numbers. I just look at the mouse, look at the cursor. It's like a white cross. When you move that cross to the corner of the cell, of the selected cell, the white cross becomes black there. In that moment, you click and drag down, and you do the same, the division all at a time. So 8 divided by 29 is that, 5 divided by 29 is this, 3 divided by 29 is this, 1 divided by 29 is this. And now I'm gonna add all these numbers, but I could insert a formula for the sum here, but I'm gonna do it easier. I have already the formula here, so I'm gonna extend the formula. The white cross, look at the white cross, it moves to the corner and it becomes black. In that moment, click and drag, and here you get the sum. Obviously it's 1 because that's what the relative frequency should be. Now we are gonna make it for percentages, so select all this column, you go up here, you see the symbol of percent here, click there, and you have the relative frequencies in percents. Now we are gonna make a graph, a pie chart. We have already seen how we make pie charts. So select these two columns, only these two columns, okay? Don't select 29, just these two columns. And now we need to go up here in our spreadsheet, insert, click on insert, go to the pie chart, which is this, click, select the type of chart you want, and that is our pie chart with labels and all. Okay, that easy. Good. And now we go for the next type of variable, the quantitative discrete variable. So let's go down. Let's go to another sheet here, sheet 2, down here. Click on sheet 2. Change the name. We are gonna write quantitative discrete. Let's zoom in. And here what we have studied is the shoe size of a set of children, a set of students. So the shoe size is what we call the xi, the shoe size. And we have found kids from 33 is the number of the shoe size, from 33 to 40, but we don't have to write all of them. If you just write the first two, 33 and 34, now you select 33 and 34, select that, click here, extend to 40, and you have all the numbers. Now the frequencies. Frequency, the number of students with each number for their shoes size. So with 33 we have found 3 students. With 34, 4 students. 35, 8 students. 36, 2 students. 37, 0 students. 38, 3 students, 39, 2 students, and 41 student. Okay, so we are gonna select this. We are going to draw all the borders, select the labels with a different color, and now we are gonna insert the sum here. Equal summa, open parentheses, select all you want to add. You must learn how to enter these formulas, close parentheses, enter, and that is the sum. The number of students we have asked about the shoe size. Here we are gonna write fi times xi, and that we insert with a formula. So double click here, equal sign before entering a formula, and now you want to multiply this multiplied by this. The letters and numbers you get here are the labels of the cell, the coordinates of the cell. For instance, F12 is this F12, and G12 is this G12. So I'm multiplying this cell by this cell. Enter, that's 99, and now click on 99, and once again the white cross goes near the corner, it becomes black, and then click, hold on, clicking, and drag down, and you have the product of all the cells. This times this goes here, this times this goes here, this times this goes here, and so on. And here we have to insert the formula, the sum, but we don't need to insert the formula again, because the formula is already here. So we only extend the formula. The white cross comes here, it becomes black, click and drag, and here is the sum of all these numbers. With that, we can calculate the mean very easily. I'm gonna insert the formula here, equal, and you know that the mean is simple, this divided by this, 35.6. Okay, so that's the mean. And the range would be from 33 to 40. Some people say 40 minus 33, that would be 7, but I prefer writing that from 33 to 40. But that is done, to do that we don't need the Excel spreadsheet, so we are not gonna do that. Then now what we need is to make a graph. Okay, to make a graph we are gonna select this column, we are gonna do a bar chart, select this column, only these numbers, only this column, not this, okay, and not this, only the frequencies. And now we go up here, look, insert, click on insert. Here are the bar charts. Click there, select the one you want. There is our bar chart. The frequencies are okay, but here these numbers are not okay. They go from 1 to 8, and here they should go from 33 to 40. So I'm gonna change that. Select them here. Select these numbers. Click right on your mouse. Let me see. Here. Seleccionar datos. Here. etiquetas del eje horizontal, that's what we want to change. Edit. Rango de rótulos. And now we select this column, accept, and that's what we want. From 33 to 40. That's the bar chart we wanted. And this is what you have to do in this activity and upload it to Moodle so I can see it. Okay?